The race in Mandalika turned out to be quite interesting as the heavy rains and a very wet track produced a few surprises. It also meant that there were more than a few scary moments involving the riders. Defending world champion Fabio Quartararo and Ducati's Jack Miller were involved in one, and they now have expressed their opposing views regarding it. I'm your host Dillon Shelley, and first up on Moto World, Fabio Quartararo and Jack Miller exchange heated words. After the race, Jack Miller did not mince his words regarding how the move was an aggressive one. Well, it wasn't a fight. I just passed him and he rode his motorcycle into the side of my leg, quite clearly, like he did to Johann. I don't think it's necessary when someone passes you to immediately accelerate towards their front tyre. I will quite happily have a word with him about this because it's not on. I don't think that's fair. He rode into the side of my leg. It was just an unnecessary risk at the early stage of the race to be running into my leg. Fabio Quartararo, on the other hand, explained why he thinks it wasn't an aggressive move. I don't care. I don't care because he's the one in the past that has some aggressive moves. I think my move was also not aggressive, just I didn't expect to touch. My touch was not something big, it was a really small touch, and I don't know if he watched on TV, but he better watch because I did nothing wrong. He was talking to me on the bike, but I couldn't hear anything. He was not happy. I didn't make any strange moves. He overtook me in turn 1, and I saw he was going wide, and I just crossed the line. He signed off by reiterating why he won't apologise. I would also like to have the comments from other riders on if it was a non-respect move or not. From my point of view, if I make a bad move, I say sorry, but that one, I have nothing to say. Fast feed. Repsol Honda's Marc Marquez has stated, "What can I say? It has not been our weekend. We have struggled and had problems from the start. It was a really big crash in warm-up, maybe one of the biggest I've had. I went to the local hospital, and while there were no serious problems, it was decided that I should not race. It's of course a shame, but the best decision." Pramac's Johann Zarco is happy for the podium. But I expected a bit more. There was a high level of water at the beginning of the race. I took too much time to find my confidence. R&F Yamaha's Darren Binder pointed out that the only close contact during the Indonesian Grand Prix was with his brother. I was trying to do my best and wanted to finish 8th and ahead of Brad Binder. In the end though, I don't have to prove anything. I just try to do my best. I don't have to prove anything to anyone. Indonesian Grand Prix race winner Miguel Oliveira explained that without the start I made, I don't know where I could finish the race. The visibility was incredibly poor. I couldn't see anything, even when I was alone. I needed a wiper because I couldn't see anything. We only had an idea of where to put the tyres. Ducati's Pecco Bagnaia has admitted that during the Indonesian Grand Prix, the problem was not the bike. The Ducati has always been amazing in the wet, but today I struggled with the front. It's our strong point. Let's wait before coming to conclusions. Now I have to reset and think positively. We can't always be so unlucky. Was Fabio Quartararo's move on Jack Miller too aggressive? Head over to my community page to vote in the poll and let me know what you think in the comments. And if you liked this video, feel free to subscribe and check out my others for all the latest in the world of MotoGP.